Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series we will go back to where it all started, and this time round we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. Today we are in Santa Fortuna for the Off the Wagon challenge, which entails eliminating Hector Delgado by poisoning his favorite substance. So for this you will need to create your own challenge, or alternatively you can follow the challenge contract ID up on the screen at present, and you can follow how I managed to do things. So today for this challenge we have two targets available to us: Andrea Martinez, who must be killed in a fall, and Hector Delgado, who must obviously consume poison. So for this challenge today we will be starting in the basement of the mansion as the waiter. We're going to bring with us our ever trusty lockpick, a silenced pistol, and I've opted to bring with me the sedative bubblegum. So right from the start and off the bat we need to make our way away from the bar to our right, down the corridor here to avoid the enforcer on our left. We're going to circle all the way around through the kitchen and back down the opposite corridor where the enforcer is still on our left. We're going to make our way into the money counting room here, and at the back of the room we will find some lethal poison, and just by the door we will find a fire extinguisher. We're going to grab both of those, then we're going to press ourselves up against the door, and we're just waiting now for that gentleman there you can see who has a limp, and we're waiting for him to make his way all the way round to us. So what we have to do for this challenge is we have to get Hector Delgado to take a line of cocaine. There is a lot involved in this. So when the limping guard makes his way past our door here, we're going to throw our fire extinguisher into the room, subdue the guard when he comes to investigate. We're going to hide his body in the crate provided, and then we're going to collect the important item. Now this guy drops a love letter that he has found from Hector Delgado to Andrea Martinez. So we're going to grab his gun as well, we don't want to leave that lying around. So once we have this letter we can then approach Hector Delgado and hand it over. He will then go and visit Andrea and give her the letter, and basically we can then kill Andrea in front of him, and that will drive him nuts, and he will come to this pool table and take a line of that cocaine that we have just poisoned. So once we have the cocaine poisoned in the rec room, we're going to make our way up the stairs, lockpick our way into Hector's room, and we're going to approach Hector Delgado and hand over the letter.
I believe this is yours.
My letter? You found it. You have no idea how long I've been looking for this. You know what? Take this. Thank you.
So at this point Hector Delgado is going to give us the safe combination for the safe in Rico Delgado's office, which contains the El Matador very loud pistol. It's a penetrating pistol, it will shoot two people at once. It is quite a fun item, but it is extremely slow to fire and reload, and is very loud. So once Hector has given us the safe combination, he's now going to go and get himself ready and make his way down to Andrea at the her compound down in the village. We are going to go out through the museum window, and we are going to exit the compound here via the scaffolding over the wall. We are going to take out the cameras outside the main entrance once we're outside, just so that we can get past without being spotted. We will be coming back this way. So there's the cameras dealt with. So we want to get ahead of Hector Delgado, and that isn't too difficult as he's walking and we are running, and we are taking shortcuts. So we're going to make our way now to the musician's house, which is a couple of houses along from Andrea Martinez's compound. And just at the back of the house here, where this dumpster is, we can pull out our silenced pistol, take out the camera on the wall of the compound. We're going to approach the compound and vault over the wall. And because we have plenty of time, we're going to take out the guard at the bottom of the stairs here. You don't need to do this. This is just for the purposes of the video. If I can get rid of that guard, I can then eavesdrop on Hector and Andrea's conversation. So we're going to take the shovel by the wheelbarrow, throw it over by the blue barrels, and when the guard comes to investigate, we can render him unconscious and hide him in the dumpster. So now we can basically listen in to Hector and Andrea's conversation. So we're going to make our way upstairs just to make sure that Andrea is in attendance. There she is. Hector should be approaching the compound any moment now. So we're going to go and get ourselves into position. There is Hector on his way up the road, and we are just going to wait right here for Hector and Andrea to have their conversation.
Andrea, hi. You look beautiful.
Oh, what do you want, Hector?
I came back from the clinic. I sent gifts, letters. You didn't reply to any of them. We spent time together, Andrea. It meant something.
It was just a fling, Hector.
You kept saying that, but it's not true. You know that. We share something special. I know I was. Please, por favor. I made little mistakes, but I have changed. Andrea.
Sleeping with the Gomez twins was a little mistake, Hector. You are a disaster, and I will not let you back into my personal life. You need to leave.
I will not let you treat me like this, Andrea. I demand respect. I will not let you go.
Don't confuse me with your other women, Hector. I am not your possession. I make my own decisions in life.
Please read the letter, Andrea. At least give me that much respect.
Fine. Give me the letter and get the hell out of here, Hector.
So once Andrea has the letter, she is going to go up onto the rear balcony to read that letter, and Hector is going to go down to the river's edge behind the compound about 2 floors down. And when everybody is in place, we're just going to wait here because Andrea does look over her shoulders before opening the letter. Once she has the letter open, we can then get behind her and in position. So she's going to start reading the letter. We're just waiting for Hector to make his way around, and he will stand directly beneath us looking out over the river. And once he is in position, we can then push Andrea over the edge, and he will then witness her death by piranha or drowning, whichever happens first, and he will then make his way back to the mansion. So Hector is in position now, so away we go. So that's target 1 taken care of in front of target 2. So we're now going to make our way back to the mansion and await the arrival of Hector Delgado and because we're going to get there so far ahead of him, we can set up our exit strategy, which is what the sedative bubblegum is for. You don't actually need the sedative bubblegum. You can exit via the bus stop if you so wish. So I'm just going to take that camera out so I don't have to keep avoiding it. So we're going to enter back into the villa the same way we came out. Just be aware of Catalina Delgado. We're then going to make our way back up to Hector Delgado's room, and we're going to place our bubblegum on the floor just by the stereo there, and we're going to await the arrival of Rico Delgado, who as part of his routine will come to this room alone, and he will spot the bubblegum we have left on the floor. He will move in to collect it, and when he does, he will then proceed to eat it and pass out, and at that point we can approach him and take his car keys. And if he is found, which I don't believe he is, but if he is, it will not affect your silent assassin rating. He will just be woken up and continue about his daily business. So Rico has now sampled the bubblegum, we have collected his keys, so all that's left for us to do now is to make our way back to the rec room area so that we may witness the death of Hector Delgado. So the Delgado family not having the best of days, as Andrea Martinez is dead, Rico Delgado is unconscious, and Hector Delgado is about to kick his drugs habit. So he's going to take a line of the cocaine, which we will not be showing you because of YouTube's strict policies, and he will promptly drop down dead.
Move. I'll be back with someone to help.
So that will get you the off the wagon challenge. So all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape. We're going to go around to the garage the long way, as you saw, to avoid the camera above the doors. We're going to make our way into the garage and exit via the sports car. So there we go, that is the off the wagon challenge. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.